This is a bit like when people get a cold and they stick their head in that fried balsam stuff so as to clear their airways. I've just gone under the table to get really, really high. Ooh. Oh. Right. Some little things in the way. Oh my god. So what's this going to be? Is this going to be like a case of 3, 2, 1 pour and then hope to God it doesn't leak everywhere? What are we going to do if it leaks?
Panic. Because we're royally screwed if that happens.
I've got like a couple of sponges and a tea towel.
How attached are you to this table?
Oh, I got it pretty cheap, it's okay.
Oh, that's alright then.
Didn't pay full price at IKEA. Right, so what we're going to do, start this end and
work our way back down?
yeah. Okay?
Do you want to count?
You.
Me?
I might get stuck.
Alright. 5, 4,
9,
3, 1,
74.
go.
Oh god. What do you like?
That didn't even begin to cover it, did it?
We might have to do some tippage. I was keeping a bit over. Do you want to start?
I've used all mine up. Shall I start the next lot?
Well, I'm just thinking like, shit, is it coming up to the edge on that side? Do you want to lift it this way a bit?
Yeah.
Like lift the edge. Tip it a bit.
Well, it kind of needs to go this way as well.
Hang on. I'll just pour this.
Hang on, where's that?
Is it not? It's not coming
Where's
over
that
the top
fork?
anywhere, is it?
Pardon?
Ah!
What kind of... Just do that. Work it into the corners.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I know it's on mine.
Hang on, we could tip it there.
Yeah, it could do.
I'm just worried where it's coming. It's always coming literally up to the top in that corner, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Is it actually creeping over? Because if it creeps over, we are in the shit.
No, it's not.
Do you want to just lift it at that side and lift it this way a little bit?
We'll just sort of...
Try to do it without scraping the board, because that'll actually mark it, won't it?
Scraping the sodding board.
Okay, darling. I think we want to get that
This
other...
is looking kind of sexy there.
We want to get that other pot mixed. Shall I get mixing that?
Yeah.
Okay, it's basically empty, isn't it? So... Ooh.
I don't think we've done too badly actually for coverage.
Right, I need to get out of here. There's going to be little bits here where it's like really dangerously close to coming over the edge there, man.
Yeah, I know. Can I prop it up on the coasters?
Do you want to just prop it slightly?
Yeah.
We want to just
Lucky
we need a little bit of cardboard or something, just a little bit of
I
thin.
was thinking these coasters, what do you reckon?
Okay. Is that going to be too much there if we put it like that?
Nah, spot on, mate.
Because it is literally just started to come over the top here. There's something floating around there as well.
Yeah, it's the inside of the tin, isn't it?
Want another one, maybe?
I think I know what the problem is. Yeah.
Whoa, because look, it's literally just...
Yeah, the problem is it needs a bit more weight.
And there's nothing at that end.
Yeah, it needs a bit of weight here.
Do we need to... This whole end needs to come up, do you think? Or?
No. I'm just spreading it out at the moment. It's because it's a bit too thick to run, you know. I think as much as anything else.
I think you've just poured too much of this end. It can't find a way back. I'm going to get that sponge and just wipe that off, because at the moment it's kind of spilled over, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Grab a sponge.
spill this.
No, dry sponge because resin doesn't like water.
No.
Oh, hang on a sec. I need to come on behind Michelle. Sneak down this side. No, where was it spilling over? I can't even see it now. That's here, isn't it? Let's film this. This is the bit we've screwed up.
God, this stuff gets in the back of your throat, doesn't it? It looks like a swimming pool now. In fact, this is the dolphin swimming pool with the bits floating in it and everything.
I don't think we can pour any more of this stuff in it, man, because...
We're looking quite low on this side though.
Okay. Oh, hang on, there's some spill here.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the fork off.
That was
That's...
scraping it over.
Right, okay, that's it. Is there any more spill anywhere?
I ain't spilled any.
Okay, should we mix the other thing? Because we do need some extra.
Yeah.
Really quick, getting this lid up though and doing this. Do you want to measure the stuff? Oh, do you want to measure the catalyst?
Yeah. What were we looking for? 25, yeah?
Yeah.
Ta-da! Boy Genius strikes again. Just about enough, dude. Literally, that's what we've got left.
Right, I don't think I'll pour all of this in because it might spill.
Yeah. You want it more up this end than that end.
Yeah.
On both sides, don't you?
And
Really?
a bit more central as well isn't going to hurt because we seem to have a bit more leeway.
Yeah.
Do you want to come while I'm doing this? Do you want to do a bit of sweeping?
Oh,
the
talking to me.
fork, yeah. Come behind me and. It's really just in the middle there. There's a gap.
Yeah.
Just a bit there. And then across the front here.
Do you want the good news or the bad news?
What's the bad news?
This stuff seems to be reacting with the paint.
Yeah.
Good news is it doesn't seem to be affecting it all that much. It's just making it a bit soft rather than actually lifting it or dissolving it, so you'll probably be able to get away with it. I think that's everything, isn't it?
So I'm not pouring all of this by the looks of things, am I?
Well, a bit in this side, a bit in that
A bit
side.
here and a bit there. So
Is
just a
that
bit at this end, is
Can you
it?
see any other bits that
We've got other. If we need to
scraping?
prop it up a bit more, you can always use those larger.
Well, it looks like it's
Mats.
actually fairly flat now.
I've also got some Guns N' Roses CDs over there, which I listen to about once every 5 years. So we need something a bit thicker to prop things up with. You can use those.
You got any Bon Jovi CDs? I think they're probably the best thing because no one would actually care if they got damaged.
Oh, I can smell the fumes.
Yeah, and so can that purple elephant over there.
Why are you flicking that?
I'm not flicking
Been
it.
rubbing stuff off.
I was gently gesticulating. That wasn't a flick.
I have to
That
mention
was a gesture.
that Shanti gave me a couple of tips before we started doing this. He said,
Get blind drunk first.
no, he said, just make sure you take a few good deep breaths before you start.
Did he specify deep breaths of what though?
And make sure you got the windows open. Right, I
Tell you
think
what
this
we
is
should
enough
have
stirring. What do you reckon?
Tell you what we should have brought. We got a couple of cylinders full of air at home, didn't we? You are allowed to join in the conversation.
We could
I
have
know.
scooped it up.
I'm quite happy behind the camera, thanks.
Our glamorous assistant, Michelle Steele, is on hand. Just in case anything
She's
goes
too
wrong.
shy to do anything but camera duty.
She's getting ready to
unfortunately.
call a paramedic. Okay, right.
She's not going to call a paramedic. She'll sit there and laugh.
Okay, seeing as my pour was slightly more successful than yours in terms of spilling shit everywhere, I'll give myself an opportunity now to bugger it all up, to screw shit up. So, so where am I going? Point? Inside edge here?
It's mainly towards this end it needs it, doesn't it? I don't know. But bear in mind it's liquid, it'll basically end up self-levelling, so be careful, because...
I'll get ready with a sponge. It's gone a bit higher now.
Yeah.
Can it go higher?
Yeah, you've got a fair bit of room left. I take it easy now. I think you're getting to the limit at this end. Yeah, I think you've gone as far as you can with it.
Do you want to duck under the thing and prop that, or I'll do that actually.
Yeah, you probably... Well, you're smaller than I am for a start.
Do you want to move that so I can actually... Because you might want to pour a little bit into this end and I'll do the propping.
Yeah.
Oh no, there's still a bit of space. Are you talking about this side?
Yeah, more than anything. I think you've got to...
No, I can't really do a lot of propping here. I mean, I can lift it up there, but
Do you
then it's
want
going to
some-
lift it that way.
Do you want some of the mats, or...?
But then the other side there, there seems to be a bit more edge.
Yeah, so I was going to say, shall I do some more pouring on this one?
Because the thing is, I can't really prop it much at this side. And I can do, if I do that, you see, then it's the whole table starts moving around rather than that end. How close is it here?
You've got about a mil, maybe 2. You got closer to 3 or 4, maybe even 5 down in this corner. I mean, we're talking a couple of millimetres either way. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but I just want to take it easy now. Problem is, it's a liquid; it will naturally level itself, won't it?
A little speck there.
Yeah, I've got a little. Looks like a dead fly here.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of Bennett's leftovers, probably.
So shall I pour a little bit more in? Hope it doesn't spill everywhere.
If you're feeling brave.
Here?
Yeah. How do you down this corner? You plenty.
No?
Yeah, it's... seems to be tapering more that way. So you need to
That
lift
looks
this
like it's
whole
coming
edge.
quite high to the edge here.
Yeah, I think you're probably done at that point for this
What
side.
about on this side?
But this side you've probably got another bit more room.
It's mainly down that end I was a bit worried about it going over.
Don't mean to panic you, mate, but it's almost as if it's draining out of somewhere.